Giant obstacle. David said to the Philistine, "You come to me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied." 1 Samuel chapter 17, verse 45. Now this battle occurred between David, a young shepherd, and Goliath, a giant Philistine warrior. Goliath had been taunting the Israelites, challenging them to send a champion to fight him. And it was David that volunteered. This declaration was made to highlight the contrast between Goliath's reliance on his physical weapons and David's reliance on faith in God. Goliath came to David with a sword, a spear, a shield, which represented worldly power and military might. But in contrast, David comes in the name of the Lord, signifying his trust in God's power and protection. Thus, he displayed courage and confidence in God. Now, when young David met the champion Goliath in the battle, he was so focused on the Lord that the giant who stood before him became nothing more than an obstacle to overcome. Even when the voice of the giant taunted him, he was unaffected because his trust was securely placed in the Almighty God. We must let God overcome the giants of self-doubt that try to keep us bound in complacency. Giant obstacles. Excuse me. Now this example is a powerful example of the importance of faith in our lives today. It encourages us to face our own Goliaths with faith, knowing that when we align ourselves with God's will, He fights our battles for us, serving as a testament to the power of spiritual warfare. We all recall that, and we recall the faith that David had. Now, no one else wanted to volunteer. They were like, let him do it. I can't do it. And here's David, this little meek person. The one thing that he had that Goliath was not anticipating was such faith in God. And that's how he overpowered him, through God's power. Goliath felt like, send whoever you could send your strongest fighter or whatever. I got this. That's how easy people can be fooled. We can think certain things about other things or whatever, and it not be true. Don't discredit something because of an appearance. We say that all the time. Just like you see a person asking for money on the streets. Now we assume that they're homeless. We assume so many things. In fact, we don't want them to be around us or touch us. I don't want them to touch me, but I do try to have empathy for them. But the thing of it is who's to say? I mean, who's to say that that wasn't somebody that was something huge and fell on hard times? It could be someone, because you have a lot of this today, trying to see who's going to offer up help. Would you be that one, or would you shun away? Or in David's case, if you're asked to do something so challenging, you don't even really trust yourself to do it, are you going to be able to do it? Those are the big questions to ask. But whatever we do, we need to remember that he didn't do it alone. What he did was through his confidence and courage in God, God fought that battle for him. And that right there is the point. Let God fight your battles. We don't have to fight everything. We are not alone. He is here to help us. He's here to help us win. That's exactly what he's here to do. So let's use him. And he doesn't mind being used in that manner. What's your Goliath? What's your challenge? Something that you just cannot seem to overcome, or fear that you can't overcome it. Take it to God. He'll fix it. Good morning, y'all. How's it going? How's it going? How was your weekend? Mine was really good. Aside from the funeral, which was beautiful though, they had me crying up in there, child. The music gets me because I'm a musician. Didn't know that, did you? I'm a musician. And music had me going. And then those pictures, when people show those pictures, it's like, oh my God. But anyway, aside from that, it was a beautiful event. And I applaud my friend's strength. She had the strength of David. She applied her mom's makeup and did her hair. And when I tell you that was the most, I hadn't seen a body look that beautiful. She was absolutely beautiful. She got that strength from God to do that. I don't even know that I can do that. That would be a hard thing for me. But her and her sisters and friends, I think they kind of got together at the funeral home and did it. I know the funeral home offered to do it for her, but it's something she wanted to do since I think they played with makeup all the time. She was in cosmetology, and it showed. Her mom was beautiful. Okay, after that, then, I made the chili Saturday. That chili was so good. It was good. Sunday, you know what I did? Absolutely nothing. No one could pry me out of the house. And I had even planned on going to a coffee shop. But nope, changed my mind. So I stayed home, ate, well, I was going to say ate myself silly, but I didn't. I just ate the chili and watched movies and watched a Netflix series or whatever. I think I finished 2 series. They were short, but I did watch 2. Don't ask the names. I don't know. Half the time, that's Suppy watching me. Don't judge. Don't judge. It's not nice. What did y'all do? Did you have a good time? I hope you did. And when I say a good time, it doesn't have to be some big old elaborate thing. It could be anything that you want it to be. And you did it, and so you enjoyed it. Anyway, whatever it is you got going on for this week, because y'all know I got to get to work, but whatever it is you have going on for the week, make time to be kind. Be kind to others, which is important. The most important thing is to be kind to yourself. Show yourself grace, because God has forgiven you for whatever it is that you have went to Him and asked forgiveness for. Let it go. Show yourself grace. One time for the one time. One time for the one time. Hey, one time for the one time. One time for the one time. Hey. One time for the one time. Hey. Hey, y'all have a good day.